the best place to go as far as your information. But anyway, we're going to go to winners finals, and we're going to see Bonfire versus Arty. So we're going to see Sheik Peach. Oh, God. Part of me doesn't like this matchup because depending on how it's played, it can be agonizingly slow. But Bonfire showing definitely very comfortable in this matchup. His execution definitely on point right now. Arty in this little bit of a risky edge guard scenario. I like. Oh, no, that's not gonna kill. But I like Arty's use of parasol drop down and the floats to be able to try and move around Bonfire, but Bonfire just understanding how. Like even if Arty gets back to ledge, Bonfire's still been pretty good about forcing him back off stage and creating a disadvantageous scenario. However, Peach down smash is really good, and that's just gonna clean up the stock from Bonfire. Arty running off stage and trying to throw a turn up and possibly float. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that strategy in this case because of the fact that you're putting yourself off stage versus someone like Sheik with needles and decent hitboxes to stop your float, which can put you very at risk of losing a stock early, as you kind of saw there. Arty taking about like 70-ish% at the time. But Arty coming back with a nice little combo of his own, putting up an 86% on Bonfire. But Bonfire doing a really good job of separating, poking on platform. Oh, turn up the dash attack, throw needles. Fortunately, platform not going to be able to. Platform actually got in the way of needles there, which actually would have put Bonfire in a really advantageous scenario. Arty, I guess, thought he had either float or his double jump, and not have either, and just was way too far away for up B to be able to save him. So he's like, all right, I'm just gonna fall, reset, focus. I like the option of floating and then grabbing ledge, like for a drop down ledge grab, but I think in that case, it's a little bit too slow of an option. Man, they're just playing catch, passing that turn up back and forth. So I like in this situation, I like the fact that Arty is like threatening ledge, but then moving back ever so slightly to stay out of Sheik's hitbox range. This is some of Sheik's hitboxes like fair and back air are very decently sized, so it's definitely very easy for Bonfire to be able to quickly put out a hitbox and keep himself safe off the ledge. I like the fact that Arty is just gonna dash in, try and bait out a situation, and then dash back and then respond. Bonfire going for everything with that up smash. I don't think it would have gotten much. But Arty getting the 2 hits off the down smash. Oh, just unfortunately just a little bit too low to get the second nair. Yeah, or the second up air, and create a little bit better of a scenario for him. But Arty, the down air covers that ledge so well, and I think, yeah, that's going to be stock. Arty, game 1. Definitely overall a pretty even game, but Arty's execution at the end was cleaned up a little bit more. He switched up some options in neutral. It definitely clearly helped him pull back and take that slight advantage. Now we're going to see counterpicking to Yoshi's story. I can agree with this because I feel like she can definitely kill a little bit quicker here. I feel like that was one of the things that Bonfire, at the end of the game, well, Bonfire was doing a pretty good job of killing early, but this just makes his his killing power so much better. And it makes it a lot easier for him to kill quickly, so that way he doesn't have to extend the set longer than he has to, which just puts him at advantage as much as possible. The turn up blocks a couple needles, but obviously not going to be able to block every single one. I like the up air follow up, but I think Bonfire definitely overextending there a little bit. I think he just needed to back off. Excuse me. He just needed to back off and create space, try and bait out a nair from Arty, and then punish with back air, forward air. And Bonfire just a little bit of a flub. I think he forward aired the turn up and then just kind of asphalt a little bit. I and then Arty just loving the recovery as well. He could have, at the very least, he could have just upbeat and went to Randall. Saved himself a bit. But that shield pressure on the down smash. What? So godly. But Bonfire definitely doing a better job in that situation of separating enough to not put himself at risk of being clipped by Arty's down smash, which is always a risk when fighting. Which is their go-to thing is, oh, I'm being pressured. Let me whenever I get out of it, let me down smash and see what happens. Arty gonna get a forward air, gonna grab ledge. Air should clean up. Actually, not gonna clean up. Oh, and just a little bit off on the edge guard. Tries to float, but gets caught by the get-up attack over 100. Oh, and the down tilt is so good from Bonfire. Down smash gonna clean up. 83% on Arty. He is literally one decent kill move away from dying, especially in the situation he's put himself in. Not having neutral, or not having middle of stage. Oh, but Bonfire jumped into the blender, but just responding by, I think it was back air, or it was either back air or forward air. Either way, the hitbox makes sense. Probably forward air, just because of the angle. But Bonfire going to keep it 1-1. So we're going to go to game 3, and Arty definitely counterpicking with Dreamland. Very smart counterpick option. Definitely a very smart counterpick, just because of the fact that Peach can live forever on this stage, and Sheik's kill power gets reduced decently because of the fact that most of Sheik's kills are horizontal. But the fact that the blast zones are so giant means Peach can pretty much, if Peach doesn't die, she's recovering, and it just means that she has to work a little bit harder for those kills. So shout out to the fact that they were both for a moment at 64%. Shout out to Match 64. My favorite game, and the game I play competitively personally. And now they're at 90%. Man, they've been matching percents. They've matched percents twice already this game. It's incredible to say the least. 97%, 117 on Bonfire. Air is not going to kill yet. I feel like Arty should have pulled out a turn up, thrown it up to cover the option on stage, and then cover ledge, and then cover on stage with like air. But then again, he's in Winners Finals and I'm not, so what do I know? Alright, so that up air is obviously not going to kill, even though Peach is already at 125 after that hit. Up air is probably not going to kill for another, actually it should kill here. Yeah, definitely. 140 before the hit, even if it's one move into the queue, it's not enough to stale it. So it's just going to be a quick for Bonfire. But currently at even stocks, very, very slight percent advantage for Arty. Oh, it just clips him twice with float and then float into forward air. Oh, and such a good back air from Arty. Oh, and just gets up a little bit too early. I think if he just rolled, he would have been fine. I think in that situation, the distance was too great. Bonfire was definitely not going to be able to recover. He could have just, just wait for the poof to start, wait for the sound effect of the first, poof, and then just roll and stop. I like the ledge movement from Arty. It's really, using that double jump in a way that just allows him to click and move off ledge. It's incredibly good. I don't really see that much from Peaches, but definitely looks like it can have its practically. Unfortunately, Bonfire, expecting the turn-up, does not hit it in time and throws out his forward air too early. Gets hit by the turn-up. If he had hit the turn-up, then I would have suggested going forward a bit, hitting the turn-up, getting knocked by the turn-up, and then going back to stage, which I feel like is what he actually wanted, but it was just a little bit off as so Arty at a stock advantage at 124. A forward, I was gonna say jab forward air should kill. Well, I mean, only kills because Arty not expecting the forward air, a little bit off on his die overall. So now got down air into nair. Another nair from Arty, forward air, very nice. The option of doing the needles there is simultaneously good and risky, because if the Peach was expecting it, Arty could have just full hopped over the needles and then full hop forward aired, and then that would have been another Bonfire stock. because no double jump off stage after getting hit with, I think Peach's second best overall knockback move, forward air. Nice. And that should kill. Yep, 156 on the Sheik. Definitely got to clean up. Alright, and that float back on the stage is a little tricky from Arty. Definitely enough to throw off bonfire. I don't think he was expecting something like that, but I think Arty does not have float here. Oh no, he has float. Oh, and I think if bonfire was a little bit faster, he could have turned around instead of forward air, and I think it would have reached instead. Arty gonna get back with getting like 10% on the upbeat, but 28% separating Arty and bonfire. The second I said that, 7%. So I think bonfire is definitely doing a better job towards the end of this game of winning in the neutral overall. But again, the stage disadvantage he's at is pretty big. So I definitely need to see a little bit more adjustment, and he should be able to finish this off. However, Arty at 119, that will not kill on Dreamland. However, Arty now sitting at 134, gets a sour spot of up air coming out from bonfire. Back air to threaten space with a forward air. Honestly, I think that was a little risky. Arty getting the opposite deck. Desperately needed it. If he had missed the stage at all, he was definitely dead. But he's not going to die here. 164% on Arty now. And just tries to drop down and down air, but unfortunately, even L canceled. The lag from down air is just a little too much, so bonfire just able to reactionary jump back air, clean up the stock. So, game 4, we're going to go, game 4, we're going to go back to Dreamland. Unfortunately, Arty losing his counter pick advantage from losing on stage, so even if Arty wins game 4, he's still going to have to win game 5 on bonfire's counter pick, which would probably be Yoshi's, would be my guess, considering the success he had on there. But Arty starting off strong with a nice 63%. Bonfire escaping a top plat and just dropping down, throwing up back airs to cover space. I definitely like the idea of that because it's definitely not super aggressive. The back air, when out canceled, is pretty low overall on cooldown in comparison to other moves. So it's definitely a safer option to do. Arty going for the crown again, just a little short on this spacing. So let's see. Forward air. Oh, that nair actually would have finished, but Arty just air dodging straight through. And then covering stage from there is such a good option. But we're going to see how much Arty can build off of this lead he has. However, the 3 pummels there, sour spot up air is not going to finish. I think if bonfire had got the forward air there, that would have killed. Oh, but the turn up coming back to burn him. Catches him at 20%. And, and gets the forward air, that's going to clean up. Arty only be able to build 35% on that. Not really as big of an advantage as you want to build there. Because every time you get that stock lead, you really just want to build as much percentage as you can, maybe take another stock, but you really need to keep your advantage as long as possible. Arty starting to drop his lead here. Arty's within 11% now, within about 30% of bonfire, and just slowly slipping that lead away. Forward air, but then Arty responds with his own forward air. Nice little tricky double jump, slide off stage, grab ledge, air, should not kill there, however, bonfire gonna have a double jump. That nair should not kill either, because Arty, when you are enough, that's slightly staled. And back air should kill. Well, I mean, I don't think bonfire did not touch stage. Good job from Arty, making sure he did not get the double jump back. But Arty off stage at 100%. He gets caught by the downbeat, the upbeat, sorry, and actually giving Arty a little bit of vertical room to work with. I'm not sure. I think it actually was advantageous to Arty to get hit by that, just to make sure that bonfire was not going to be able to get a clean follow-up on him and secure an edge guard. But bonfire still securing the edge guard anyway. Percents are almost dead even at this point. Bonfire being a little bit more aggressive overall in his options in neutral. However, these run-up down smashes seem a little risky because of the fact that Arty sees it coming. He can just down smash in response, and if he clips Bonfire, spoilers, Peach's down smash is definitely better than Sheik's down smash. So, grab. Oh, goes for down smash, clanks with Arty's down smash. Back air to threaten space, definitely forces Peach to stay up there and not drop down the threat. Very good option overall. And we are going to see the edge guard, and that should hit Bonfire up a decently solid stock. Arty seems like he's stretching a little bit too much at points, but now he's, like, Nair is definitely the better option there for covering space, but I feel like he should have drifted forward and back air instead to push him off stage to create the edge guard scenario. But again, that's just me. And Arty using his little double jump trick to grab the ledge and Bonfire off stage. Oh my god, the float lasted forever. He just sat there and got like 3 down airs. Only got like a hit or 2 per down air, but still, that 13% is always helpful. Alright, so we're going to see a Nair out of Arty. Oh my god, playing catch with a turnip. 4 pass-offs before Arty just eventually chucks the turnip away. Both players at relatively, I mean, Arty's definitely in a more solid percent because of the fact that it's going to be a little bit harder for Bonfire to get like loose hits off into solid follow-ups. There you saw him get dash attack into forward air, but oh, and just not able to finish the edge guard. Honestly, Bonfire just been able to like clip him with like forward air or something, that would have been stock. Would have been a game. But sitting at 132 to 113, very dangerous stock percents, and that should kill because all Arty has to do here is grab ledge, and that is going to be game 4. Moving on to game 5, Bonfire is a little disappointed by getting clipped by that down smash. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think Bonfire's gonna go Pokemon. I mean, I can see the advantages of this because I feel like the limited space, well, slightly more limited space and the lack of a middle platform definitely I feel like helps Sheik more because of the fact that there is less area that the Peach has to maneuver around the Sheik. But at the same time, the Peach has those nicely headed side platforms. Man, why you guys gotta be so mean to Mr. Saturn? Throw him out and then hit him with a frying pan? Come on, he's not food. Mr. Saturns are people too. But that down smash is gonna clip. Down air into up air out of Arty to force Bonfire away. Oh, down smash is not gonna give him a good situation. Oh, and jumping around, maybe out. Stock. Already at 93%, a little bit risky for a little bit of a risky situation for him right now because of the fact that pretty much like if Bonfire gets like a grab here, it would have like grab would have been just dead, guaranteed. Down throw forward air there, like slightly under 100% fresh forward air, definitely a stock. But Arty doing a really good job of forcing these Randy forward airs and kill options from Bonfire, and then just reacting and punishing, building up Arty 73%. Very solid overall. But that up air is definitely going to kill at 149. Definitely Arty using the livability of Peach as much as he can. It's such a good advantage for Peach. He's going to drop down, grab ledge, he's going to nair, but he's not going to move in time, so he's just going to grab the windmill. But we are getting a transformation back into... Oh, wait, no. Yep, we're transforming back to neutral stage. Arty getting the turn up. That nair is actually going to push him where he belongs. And force the edge guard scenario again. That nair should kill off the top at 150%. Arty only at 11% on this stock. Definitely doing better overall. In this neutral, I feel like Arty seems a little bit more comfortable on this stage versus Bonfire, even though this is Bonfire's counter pick. So it might just be Arty has plenty of experience playing on the stage in general from fighting so many foxes, but then again, so should Bonfire. So maybe Arty just has a little bit more experience fighting Sheik specifically here, and that might just be giving him a slight advantage. However, Bonfire doing a little bit better job now of spacing aerials and just clipping and getting punishes. That will not kill, but a nice 81% coming from Bonfire. Only at 53 right now. Run up, crouch cancel, down smash. I don't think that was spot dodge. It was a little too quick for some. But just a little bit early on the roll, and unfortunately, it's just something you have to deal with Peach. Is her up B having that like straight vertical box makes it so much harder for you to edge guard with just roll. So you have to kind of be creative with it. Maybe in that case you want to like see the Peach coming, like refresh your invincibility, see the Peach coming, and then drop down air instead to force the Peach away. And then you can just double jump, grab the ledge, and or double jump up B and grab ledge quickly to do the edge guard scenario with a Peach with no double jump and no float, which is definitely a lot easier to edge guard than a Peach with even just float alone. In that case, even if there's no double jump, but they have float alone. You can see there, like the float is just so good for positioning that it changes so much about the edge guard. Arty's gonna get down there. We're gonna play turnip wars again. Forward throw is not gonna kill. However, Bonfire at 136%. The up air killing at 36% before the hit. That seems a little early, but then I remember that Peach's up air is actually decently good on knockback. So, oh, and dash it, going for up throw to dash attack. I'm not sure, maybe if the throw was wrong, maybe he was like rushing and up throw, or maybe he was going for like up forward in air and just didn't jump out in time. A little off base. So we're gonna see if Arty going for the up air near ledge there. Probably not as safe as that. Oh, and Bonfire going for the up smash at ledge, taking a nice 40% off of 3 moves for that. However, this sour spot not gonna kill. Arty at 144 is in a very risky position here. Oh, and goes for the down smash, and that's gonna be the game. Bonfire 3-2 over Arty. Incredibly good set from both players. And I believe now we are going to have Arty stay on stage, and he's going to play Scale. So we're going to see Peach Sheik again. But I'm